Okay, Exel here with Diamond 5 cast. Casting the player 2 Beginnings, who's playing Yasuo mid currently. And just the beginning of the game here. I'm going to be joined shortly by my duo partner, Mr.Gold. He's going to be hopping on in to help with this cast. Lots of plat borders what I was seeing on the load up screen. Right now the teams, we had the double 80 carry comp of a blue team with the Corky mid, and over here on the red team, the only sort of tank that they have is Gnar. So without Gnar under Mega Gnar, the blue team, I mean the red team here is going to be severely lacking for any sort of durability.
And we all know right now that durability is one of the things that's going to help you get through the mid game. Right there, you got to have the tenacity to get through these games champion spikes to let go to the end game.
Mr. Gold, perfect timing. I just jumped in here a minute ago, and it's only 2 minutes 40 seconds into the game, so you have not missed a thing. Big action on the bot lane. Brand able to get that poke damage off into Draven. Draven Lulu just hitting 2 a little bit after their counterparts of Jinx Brand. So that's definitely a lane that if they can get a sort of lead early and towards the mid, they're going to look to try to press that advantage. It is a Infernal Dragon as the first dragon. We have Draven just going to farm that big wave underneath the tower. Top lane, we have Renekton getting a poke on Gnar. Sorry, go ahead. Mr. Gold, Mr. Gold, you never do what you're told. Mr. Gold, Mr. Gold. This song is getting really old. Well, that was enough of that one, but I'll go ahead and continue. Don't know where he went, but we have top lane getting ganked. Double buff Lee Sin going onto the Renekton, followed up by Gnar. There you are, just touching up the old mic. Renekton going in with the flash, trying to pick up the kill, but in the meantime has now left himself open. Red buff now being applied. They're going to be able to pick this up. Renekton has no means of escape.
Oh, looks like he might get out, and he has to blow the flash back, but could be a trade kill going back to the Nard. Nice job. Oh, but no gold is going to be going over.
That was Lee Sin trying to give the kill over to Gnar, and in the process, having both of them expend their flashes to secure that first blood. Yeah, they wasted a lot, but whenever you're getting first blood, it's always worth it.
Can you hear me at all now?
I can hear you perfectly.
That's what I thought. Nice. We got a TP on this Canyon minion to save it right there. It looks like Gnar's blowing his teleport. Get some pressure in mid lane. I don't know if I'd really want to blow that on there. I think I'd be more focused on just the top lane right now. Just one thing I want to point out right now is the damage coming from this red team. Oh my god, this could be dangerous. The combination of the Chompers, Rockets, plus the Pyroplasm ultimate from Brand is just going to be just devastating. I don't think Lulu is going to be able to save them.
Yeah, and especially with Draven only having 3 bars of health at the moment, there's really that's why he's staying so far back, and Brand being smart to try to anchor these bushes. If he anchors this bush right here, where the Lulu's currently standing, then Draven can't even go ahead and farm at all. So Brand being a little bit passive, and I think that's because they wanted to back. They're going to use this this push to their advantage, but well, no, they're not. They should be pressuring here.
You got action in mid lane there. Oh, and the Prey Seeker meets the Yasui. It looks like they're not going to be able to catch him right there. This is a tough matchup for the Yasui. All the range damage and access from the Corky to get away. This is really going to be a skill matchup for 2 Beginnings, and that's going to be our player of the matches. We're going to be focusing him and his trials and tribulations against the Corky monster.
Well, let's see how he's doing. He's definitely picking his skins wisely. Very attractive skin there, full of full of computer graphics all over it. Look at that flare on his hair, just going inside the wind.
The Corki's not trading very well with the Yasui at this point. Doesn't look like he's really going in that hard. I think he's more just a happy being laying. I think he's sort of trolled himself out just with the fact that he's taken on a Yasui, which tends to happen in solo queue. Like the Yasuis on my team go 0-6, but their Yasuis are the guy from God of War who's going in. And thanks for tuning again. I know this was a bit of a hard cast for us, but this is again 2 Frenchmen, 1 cast. Oh, and it looks like we're missing the action.
Yeah, just Lulu knowing her damage and getting knocking down Brand, and here we have some action in the top lane. Gnar, knowing that he can't pick up that kill, is just trying to buy as much time as possible, waiting for Renekton to get a little bit weaker, but his ultimate does not go down anytime soon, and they're gonna pick up that kill and be able to push in this wave as well.
Yeah, nice play there. Just for a bit of a recap to what exactly the match is, what skill level are we looking at right now? And we're following our friend Two Beginnings as his climb to where exactly?
Well, he's currently in the Diamond 5 zone, and I imagine he's going to try to hit Master this season.
Wow.
I believe he finished Diamond last season, so you're always trying to improve, and hey, higher than we ever finished, right?
Oh yeah, it looks like this. Yes, he's doing pretty good right now. He's obviously into a matchup where he's not the best for him, but he seems to be holding his own, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, good farm totals. Jinx having a slight advantage over the Draven. That's just because of all the damage they've been able to get on the Draven. That was both Jinx and Brand, making him having to hang back and not pick up all these minions. But currently they're just trading farm. Jinx, Brand not wanting to get too aggressive as they don't have level 6 yet. So right now, a little bit of an advantage, but I don't expect Blue Team to be doing anything major unless that major thing happens to be a 4-man dive, which they appear to be going for. They don't have any minions to tower, but that might not matter. Let's see.
Brand is really low though. Ultimate's blow, knock up on the Brand. He's going down, but looks like a return kill is going to go for the tower hits. The Pyroplasm does hit, and they're going right back in. Looks like the Draven's going down too with the Jinx Rockers. She's getting excited. She's going in. Her slow hits. Are they able to? Two Begins catch it up. It hits the knock up, the ultimate, and down for the double kill in the Yasui. Big play there. And where's Corki? He ran away. I told you, this guy's scared. He's got Yasui on the mind.
Yeah, and that was Blue Team being the aggressive one, showing the 4-man dive, but a beautiful reaction from Red Team, and with Jinx getting that first kill onto the I believe it was onto the Rek'Sai, getting excited and being able to pick up do some damage onto another. So just great turn, and Yasuo getting a fair bit of that gold there. Jinx just getting the assist correction.
Without even going to buy from that double kill, the Yasui's going in, and the Corki just Valkyries right away. This is not looking good. The Corki seems to be pushing the lane back towards the other. You know, I wouldn't really want to push the lane at this point. I want the Yasui to be more exposed. This is a chance your jungler can get a knock up on them right there. I think this is some tilt factory going on. It looks like we got some action in the bot lane.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
We most certainly do. Support's going at it. And Lulu has been holding her own in this fight. Generally, Brand has more damage and has been focusing Draven, which has caused that CS lead, but fairly even. Draven is able
to
in
top lane.
Oh, thank you. Able to close that CS difference. Nara very smartly hanging back. Doesn't have any help. There's a 4-man dive on the bottom. I'd love to stay up here, but we're going to have a little bit of action. As soon as those champions move on the bot lane, I'm going down there.
Oh, this is good.
Okay.
This is the thing Master Tier is made out of.
Little did they know, Draven Lulu engaging on a 4-on-2. 4-on-2, we know how that's going to work out. And that's an easy kill onto Draven. And I have no idea what this Renekton was thinking, TPing into that. Draven was already dead, and Lulu was running back to her tower. You just gave your a free kill over, and now it's going to be pushing pressure for first turret, and they have first first dragon as well. So what went from a slight advantage
Oh,
for the
it's
red team
close.
now
Corky
into a
might have
big.
it.
Oh,
Does
that's
Corky have the Sheen?
he does. No, yeah, it's
Oh, he's a
four can push better than
huge
one.
misplay by the Corky there. He had the damage to get that down, but I think he's just having a tough game this game. But a nice grab on the first tower by the red team. Two beginnings is definitely bringing the end to the first beginning, which could be the blue team right here. And I just want to say the win rates so far have been good. So um, team side has got one win in blue team, so it looks like red team wants to even out our caster series. I think it's a possibility, especially with our bro two beginnings on there. What do you think, Rav?
Well, I have to say that it was entirely because of us casting our other friend, three-legged turtle, that he went 2-1 in his ranked quest, and that should mean that Two Beginnings has an incredible advantage here to make sure to take this game home. But
Well,
caster advantage is only one thing. He's got to be able to show up, and he's doing it right now with 4 kills and only
Gank
one
top
death.
lane. Resonate strike lands. He goes with a sonic wave in, but he doesn't get out. He flashes out. Oh, he stuns him under tower. Looks like he's going to be going down. Great play by the Renekton, and the
Lee Sin
Nars
flashed
chasing
in
him
for that.
down.
He flashed in to get that kill. He made a dive, hesitated for just a brief second, and decided to flash in. And what a mistake! Because now,
Come
oh
double
wow,
kill. Oh wow, two kills switch. Like what just happened? Again, I just want to make one more thing. Part of scaling up in League of Legends, this is Diamond 5 play for all you bronzies at home, is you have to watch the abilities. When you're ganking, you know the W is up. And you're thinking, there's no way it could hit me. Then you go right under tower, some cutesy play when you connect your resonating strike, and then your sonic wave follow in, and he stuns you right there. You don't have the armor at that point. Great play. That's some exciting League of Legends there. Great move by the Renekton. Unfortunately, he's not in the team that we want to win, but he's a hero in my book for that.
It was still very entertaining. This game has just been action-packed. 17 kills here at 13 minutes 30 seconds, and shows no sign of slowing down. If there's not one fight going on, there's a second fight going on. So just we're trying to keep track here, trying to show you all the action that we possibly can. Corky does have the package, and let's see if he takes his big package and goes ahead and uses it on one of these red players. Oh, and he's using it onto the support. Look at that package go right onto Brand. He is using his package extremely well. He is waving it all over the place.
Yeah, great play there. The brand is unfortunately just a bit too far up, and one of the difficulties of brand support is you just can't get picked off constantly. You're not that strong. You don't have the gold. You're going to become a really ineffective AP mage. You're there for the pyroplasm and hopefully get some kills on some Leanders, but you can't afford these deaths right there. But huge Mega Nara ult into the thing and gets out. Denominus coming back in, but they're running back into the tower.
Oh, wow, so very
Oh,
close. Jinx
no.
Rocket just
Jinx
able
is
to.
excited, and she's going in more. But the other team's going back. They're playing Red Rover. Red Rover. Jinx, come over.
2 for 2 right now. It's a 3-on-3.
Oh,
With that, blue team's got an advantage. They are able to pick this up. Can they get this last kill on the Lee Sin? It doesn't look like it.
there goes the Brand. He lands a stun. The Lee Sin gets the kill again. Coming in. Don't leave your support there. Save him. Oh, no. And the red buff right there. Looks like the Rek'Sai should be able to solo the Lee Sin. He's got the slow on them. He's got nowhere to go. Does he have the safeguard up? I don't think he does. I think he used it earlier. Oh, he's going. Yeah, and he's gone. Nice job there just to get away and a ward hop. And I think the Rek'Sai is going to go after him.
Rek'Sai is just having Flash coming up right now, so he did not have Flash previously. Should be possibly looking at this Rift Herald. You know you have the jungler down weak. You know you have him a little bit out leveled by level 10 to level 9. You could have turned that into a 16-minute Rift Herald. So a little bit curious, probably because his whole team was not there. He wasn't sure if red team was collapsing. But again, it's easy for us to call because we can see the map. But definitely it was a free Rift Herald. But right now, red team positioning for the Infernal Dragon. They already have one. If they get the second one, everything is saying yes for them winning these future team fights.
And there's not going to be a position for the steal. Nice job. Looks like they're going right over. The Nars getting ready to go to Mega Form. Goes in and gets the stun on the Rek'Sai. Looks like they're getting stunned. Yasuo ultimate in the line, but not effective. They're going in. They're keeping the stuns in there. Nar's going to want to keep pushing down and keep them trailing. The team is split up right now, and everyone heading away in their own merry way. Looks like the red team was putting on some nice pressure. Nice grab there on the Infernal Drake is going to add nicely. You're going to have great damage now coming out of the Jinx, the Brandon, the Yasui. This is definitely how the team wants to go. Big engage on the Gnar. Rab, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember saying if Gnar was ever picked competitively, the champion would be broken because it's sort of so hard to get the ultimate off in an easy way, and if it can do that easily. Oh, and big engage. Rab, take us through.
Yeah, I mean that's Renekton there with the Black Cleaver getting just enough damage. Jinx only one shot away from getting excited, but now she's going to be dead unless she hits this blast cone and able to get out. But that, alas, was not the correct foreshadowing. Goes ahead and dies to the Corki, who now has 5 kills, working on her second item there. Trinity Force popping, and let's see if he can pop this mid tower down, and all signs point to yes on the Magic 8 Ball.
We're running at almost 1 kill a minute per each side right there. This is some high octane League of Legends. I just want to go back to that team fight earlier. That's one of the most interesting fights I've seen. I've never seen it. It's like watching a football game, or more probably aptly watching the front lines in World War One go back and forth, back and forth. And speaking of that, we're missing more kills.
Yeah, that was Lee Sin trying to get the steal onto the Rift Herald. He was outnumbered there 2-1 and just went in for the miracle steal. It was a little bit late getting there, and what we were saying about the red team being in firm control, blue team's not having anything of it. He said they could have those two Infernal Dragons, but we're going to take the gold lead and we're going to take the Rift Herald. So really, this is anyone's game, and all I can hope for is that the action keeps up, because it's been fast and furious, and alas, no Vin Diesel to be found, but we've got plenty of other interesting characters.
Oh yeah, completely. But keep in mind, this is the way the comps have been built. The red team doesn't have the actual more natural composé, as the French might say, of the blue team. Again, they have a front line with Renekton with Rek'Sai, followed by a safer mage, Corki, and then your powerhouse AD carry with the Lulu to protect that. Right? They can take a few hits as long as their carries are up. It doesn't matter if their tanks die eventually, as long as they don't get too far ahead. The other side, their team is going to have a harder time protecting because of the pretty much the 3.5 threat comp they're running, right? And if they get a couple pokes onto the mage, knock him out of the fight, it can pretty much turn dramatically if they don't get the kind of engage they want. This is why these comps aren't so popular in the pro scene, because they're really hard to pull off and they require individual skill, and you can't just be going randomly off. If you get picked off warding, you're done. Lulu can pretty much head out. She can whimsy her way out. And looks like they got some engage going here. The Renekton is split pushing. They should be able to land the cripple on him. It looks like they got the slow. Yasui's on it, but no, they're not going to catch
Let me
it. What
take
a
this
slippery.
over. They're going 3 top, and meanwhile, blue team is countering middle. This is a planned call. Corki going in with the Valkyrie, going in 2-on-1, just trying to burst out this Jinx, and she's able to. Turning the attention onto the Gnar. Gnar getting bursted down to half. Corki looking to get back. Oh, this is all for blue here. If they can continue on and not lose one of their main carries. Here, Draven just getting picked off, and on the back end of the fight, Renekton able to come around and clean that one up. Blue getting the best of that one with a 4-for-1 trade.
Yeah, great team fight there. On the back line, this is what I was talking about the engage earlier. The Gnar was able to go in. He wasn't able to get to Mega Gnar, and once he hopped over towards the red buff area, he literally just got blown up after the too late in the fight. Corki had already gone in and done his damage. Gnar wasn't able to support her. That's why there's so much pressure on the Gnar to win lane, to be a brat, to be devastating. Otherwise, these type of situations happen. I don't know if the Gnar is going to be able to really protect a Yasui, Brand, and Jinx.
Well, let's take a look at this Baron. Jinx being able to get the Renekton, although Rek'Sai securing the Baron. Really, Corki wants to get out of here to see if he can maintain a third Baron for blue team. If they can find their way out of here, that's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of red team, but the Baron going over for the blue team, advantage blue team.
Yeah, it looks like they're putting their focus now on the mid lane right there. They're probably going to want to grind that to open up the map a lot, which would be nice. And oh no, Two Beginnings has got some turret aggro, but at least is able to soak up the wave a bit. I don't think they're going to be able to get back in time to really do too much. They don't really have so much wave clear on the red side. Looks like the blue side. With the red side probably having a bit more wave clear with the AP support. And looks like we'll be getting ready for La Dragon, which we may see another team fight right there. I think this Draven wants to get his fuck on with his Rift Herald buff.
Whoa, okay, let's hold off on that. We do have a tier 1 still available on the bot turret. Pushing mid, swinging down to Dragon and towards bot lane is probably the play here for the blue team. We have Two Beginnings, who does have teleport, and he just went back to buy. He might decide to stay up there. Yeah, he's deciding to stay up there and teleport in so that he has the quick movement speed in order to try to make a play. But little does he know that Brand is not there. So this could be a little bit of a mistimed engage if they go on this. They decide not to, and they give blue team a free Mountain Dragon, whereas Yasuo just goes back to split pushing bottom.
It looks like they're gonna get caught there. The Nar's been caught out. Dominus has been popped. Stuns are up. Pop-ups are done. That's one dead little cute little Nar. Yeah, that's one of them. It looks like they're gonna use that advantage. Hopefully, we probably might see a mid lane push. The minions have just come to arrive, but the wave clear is gonna be there. They just can't get caught out or hit by too many phosphorus bombs right now. It looks like the Yasui will be joining right now, and we might see an engage.
What is
If we
this
get
Nar doing? He's got 9 deaths right now, and almost no farm. He's just going in and dying. He's
Pyroplasm dropped out right now on the Renekton. Damage is going low. Tower shots are going, but he's able to tank up and get away just enough bit of health. It looks like the Corky's going to be able to say, you need to get out of there, Corky. And tower shots are still going. They still haven't dropped the tower down, but it looks like they're going to be going in. Oh,
that was just a 3 for 0 right there, and the mid tower is only down to
perfect
one
win
shot.
wall. Yeah, it looks like they're going to back off this tower and take it.
Not just tower, they might have to back off this inhibitor, but beautiful tornado there by Yasuo, able to get the knock up, and Nar coming in. Why not? He's jumping into 5 people. That's nothing different, right? He's just doing that over and over again. This could be game here.
Not right now. Again, the game is not that far imbalanced right now. Even though the gold is pretty big, a lot of it came from the last part of that team fight. That was just a perfect support Lulu play. As soon as Yasui went in, the Draven was almost dead. I saw the exhaust go down immediately, and man, what are you gonna do at that point, right?
I thought Draven was dead. Yasuo got the beautiful 2 knockup, and then ulted onto the carry Draven. I thought it was going to be all that he needed, and he does have good damage right now in Yasuo. If you look at his items, he's rocking 2.5 items with upgraded boots, but just the level disadvantage. I mean, he was 2 levels up on Draven, but he's a level down on Corky. It's just that the game is just sliding slightly away from their favor, and these 2 Infernal Dragons aren't proving to be enough for this damage comp to do enough damage to make it work. What they need is they need CC, they need tank, they need a little bit of teamwork, they need their top lane and their support to not combine for 17 kills this early in the game.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, the engage is very difficult. You have a Lee Sin that can probably easily get in, but he's going to die as easily as he gets in, right? You can maybe hope for some interesting play where he resonating strikes and connects a Sonic Wave and gets a Dragon Rage beautifully. That's a lot of ifs. In solo queue, if it's more than 2 ifs, I'm usually writing the play out completely, especially when their jungle's being warded. Then you have the Gnar with, I believe, 9 deaths right there. It's just not a lot of options. You do have this Soprant, like the Brand that can get the Searing on top of the Blaze, but he's got to hit 2 skill shots for that stun to work. Again, that's 2 ifs, and mr.gold don't like 2 ifs in solo queue. He only likes 1 if.
Is that what you have on your dating profile there, mr.gold? You can't have 2 ifs about you. You can only have 1, and I'll message you.
Oh, massive play. The Dominus goes in. Looks like they're able to get things, but the Wild Growth pops on Renekton. Why is he still going in there? He's still taking the turret. He did not drop the roll. Shield City. Fuck Detroit. Oops. Who cares about Detroit Rock City? We're in the Shield City. And they're going to be able to kite them back. Great plays coming out here. And the Renekton's still going in this fight. Why is he in this fight? He's just giving a kill over to Yasui for nothing right there. And the blue team is going to push down and grab themselves a turret afterwards with the minions are right there. Oh, actually, yeah, with the wave like this, yeah, it should be fine with the shields and everything. Nice play there. Very conjointed team fight. But they are fighting. They don't want to give up just right there. They have two. They have two Inferno dragons. Teams that get the first two dragons usually win the game more than 50% of the time, and that's a fact 30% of the time. So you do the gold math on that.
Well, I'll tell you why it didn't work. Is they engaged down by their tier 2 turret when it was already at one or two shots left. Red team should have just let it go, and blue team would have continued to push up, and you could have fought under your full health base turret in bot lane. And really, it was just a fight in a position where they didn't have an advantage, and they're down in items, they're down in levels. They need every advantage that they can get. Uh, Going ahead and fighting in open space with no objective helping you out is a really bad recipe. And Baron's coming up in 17 seconds. Right now, the jungler level is 3 difference. Rek'Sai level 15, Lee Sin level 12. That's a huge difference, and that's also going to make a difference in the smite damage. So not even an effective 50-50 for Lee Sin to take.
Oh, it's completely right. As I said earlier, this game is quickly getting to the if stage, and looks like we'll be looking on the Baron right now. And oh, this could be an interesting part of the game now. Leeson maybe wanting to go in right now. Let's see if he's going to tempt. All right, Resident Strike lands. Oh, he goes in and gets blown up. They stop the damage on the Baron. Nice job right there with the Dominus in the background, keeping them down. Oh, they're going all low. The Wild Growth goes out. The knock-up City. I bet you the Yasui wish the Lulu was on their team right there. But it looks like they're able to keep them down but they grab the Baron.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
the other team. Oh, red team grabs the Baron.
yeah, that let's take a look at the chat here.
How did that happen with the Rek'Sai up? And
So that was Brand that took the Baron there. So that was a completely missed smite. Lulu on the blue team did a really good job and polymorphed Lee Sin when he came in, making it impossible for Lee Sin to outsmite. You can't smite when you're polymorphed, and it must have been a Brand W or the ultimate. Yeah, both possibilities that could have stole that, but a huge misplay by the blue team, giving the red team a little bit of hope. What you do want with their comp is you do want to try to take it late, and it's not because that their comp scales better. It's because they have these 2 Infernal Dragons that are going to mean so much more when all members of their on both teams are level 18, and all you're getting is that pure 16% increase in damage on your AD and AP. So when everything is all said and done and even, plus 16% damage is actually quite large.
yes, it's more than quite large, I think. Oh yeah, this game is getting so interesting. I love these steals. I love the storylines. Can the Lee Sin do it? After the Lee Sin died there with the perfect play execution by the blue side, I tuned out completely of the bear and discounted it, right? But these guys, that's why you got to keep fighting and always keep attacking the team because anything can happen in these diamond games right here. And giving the Baron buff over to the red team is pretty much saying, hey, you got a 9k goldie, let's give the game back over. And I was willing to upgrade this to the 3 ifs of not possible to come back from. But I'm not willing to do that now. We're staying with the 2 ifs, maybe 1.5.
Well, you got the almost 10,000 gold lead, but we shall see. They have not been able to win a team fight, this red team, in quite a while. So it appears that one is going to be starting shortly around this mid inhibitor. Yasuo and Jinx still have the Baron buff on their side, so they would love to fight in some Baron minions if their team can generate any. But
They would more than love that. Yeah, but I think they're going
where's
to have
that
a.
item, Riot Edge? Generate your own minions so that you can buff them with your Baron buff?
All right, so they got the Waven right now, so it looks like they're going to be pressuring it. They're looking for the flank, but Brad needs to be careful. He can't take poke there. He's missing it right now, but if he takes poked, that could spell detrimental. Watch the Narbar right now because that's going to be a huge factor. If this thing goes down without an engage, it's going to be much more difficult for the line.
You really should freeze it right now. This is right where you want your Narbar. It's just so you can hit 2 or 3 more autos and get it. So right now he's 1 auto away from it, and he's getting ready to change. And
He's not happy. Yeah.
they're not in a position. He shouldn't have hit that Draven there that last time. It caused the
Oh,
transformation, and now they can't get an effective engage. But they don't want
yeah.
to
He's gonna.
engage. Really, it's blue team that wants to go ahead and press the advantage. Pick
Should
up
just surrender this inhibitor right now. It's not worth keeping right now. Oh, it looks like what's two beginnings. He might be going in. I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, busts his shield and takes that. I think that Nars should have gone back as well just to get like full health. He needs to be the frontline threat, especially with the Renekton right there with the slice and dice. Oh, yeah, he grabs a nice team fight. Here we go. Wild Growth goes over Renekton. He's taking so much damage. Yes, and he goes down. The red team's saying, "We're not going. We're standing. This is Custer's last stand right there. The Rockets are going. We're excited." And a huge team fight turnaround. Wow, what a great play there. Great stunts, great knockups, and the Jinx is probably going to clean up and we'll see what happens with the catch.
This is a 3 for 0 right now, and they're looking to
4 for 0.
push 4 for 0. Yes, correct. 4 for 1 now. That Lee Sin died at the end of that. But they have a wave on their way up, or on their way down rather. And with these 20-second death timers, they're definitely going to get this mid turret. I don't think they're going to get anything else. Dragon up in 2 minutes, and Baron longer than that.
No,
Uh, but this
I
is the
think the
type
more
of
important
momentum swing that they were looking for.
yeah, they're gonna be able to grab that. I would actually try and sneak over the blue buff back on one of their members, but this is basically at this point the blue team is saying, you know what, I got this, guys, I got this, I got this. I'm thinking, maybe I don't got it. Maybe they're having mental. Let's see, is their mind thick? Are they going to be able to handle the engages right there? I don't know. Right, this is the point where teams break right now.
What is
But
Nar doing? He canceled his back so that he could ward and then back again. Very curious. Not sure exactly what this Nar is up to. Maybe he's not. I don't know. He's definitely tilting, or he's having some sort of off game right now, because he's doing things that just don't make sense.
oh, it is what it is, right? Anything can happen on the Rift. So they were able to solve their engage question. So I want to be able to see that again because the damage is going to be unstoppable with that kind of a power engage. I think you need to have a sacrificial brand, right? Have him come in, blow his combo. It's not like he's going to have enough cooldown reduction anyways to make it matter. Go in there, blow your pyroplasm, and as they blow you up, your Jinx is free to target and maybe get a Gnar ultimate, right? And then after the game, they'll call you trash, but you know you're the hero.
I think you're right in that making sure to keep Jinx in the back line doing consistent damage is really the key, and they haven't been able to target her recently in team fights. The same with the Yasuo. Yasuo just waits for that engage. He had an opportunity to engage that last team fight early, but it would have been into the whole team. So very patiently, two beginnings, waits and does not go on that first knockup. Instead, waits for the engage from blue team and counter engages with his knockup, and then followed by the ultimate. So some great patience there by the Yasuo, and ended up winning a huge team fight win, 4 for 1.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I have heard that Two Beginnings really wants to win because he's getting a sick amateur cast right now. So we're going to hope him to give his wishes.
Well, at 13, 4-4 with a very attractive 285 farm, he is doing his part. But let's see if he can just secure one last team fight. One more team fight could mean this Baron, or can mean this middle inhibitor, and that's their ticket back into this game. 5,700 gold lead. They did lose that third dragon. It was a wind dragon. They didn't even attempt to go for it. They know that this Baron is the next objective. Right now, Nar needs to be backing because he does have the teleport. You do not
Oh, the
want your
brand's
brand
taking a
that
lot of
far.
damage right there. I gave her num nums. I didn't hear what you were saying.
Okay, blue team going to try to burst this Baron
Yeah.
down. They are going to get it. Brand cannot steal it once more with the ultimate. Here, Nar is kind of slightly out of
They're gonna chase
position
them
to
down.
make this engage. I don't know if he's going to want to
Running.
do it.
Yeah, they're running away right now, but they've lost their engage with the resonating strike not going down. Again, nice job. This is a second Baron, I believe they've got in a row right now. This is the kind of pressure they're going to have. And look, that top tower is still up right there. They're going to be able to put some pressure, put some plays on there.
Yeah, they need every little bit of gold that they can get. Still down in the 6,000 range mark, and now down a Baron. You imagine that the blue team, they should be trying to push a few multiple waves, at least two lanes here, because they very well should be wary of five-manning this middle inhibitor. The last time they did that, they ended up losing a massive team fight and almost ended up costing them the game with the swing, but able to control this Baron objective. They do have the Mountain Dragon. They did have early position on it, and let's see if they are a little bit more cautious in their engagement here. And like I was calling, they're going to push top and mid lane. They want to have two waves of super minions flowing into Red's base instead of just the one.
Kind of reminds me of the spice from Dune, that the spice must flow, the minions must flow, or in this case, the super minions must flow. And look
Uh,
at that damage going on there from that empowered canyon minion.
well, Frank Herbert was definitely right, and in that there's some things that are absolutely necessary. Spice in his version, and this one minions in ours.
Super minions.
Correct,
It
super.
looks like they're going all right. I'm not sure what kind of engaged they're going to be getting here right now. It's like they're splitting up. Yeah, Renekton. Oh, nice. Two beginnings going with the tank. The tank does not want to go down right now, and looks like they could be cut off right now.
They are trying to engage this, but Jinx getting bursted out, having to go back to base to heal up, and now this is a little bit of a conjointed engage, not getting the kick on the exact member that you wanted. Tried to move up into the redemption, not able to get it. Blue team's going to have the advantage here in finishing this off. You do have a full health Jinx who's trying to get excited here. She's trying to get faster. Let's see if
And
if
Lulu's
the
running.
W lands.
Yeah, there's no way she's gonna be able to get. Oh, gets it. The Corki gets it away. And it got pops the guardian angel of the Yasui. Nice job. There's some exciting plays. Some heads up right there. Yeah, he's gonna be down too. The Nard is gonna be in danger right now. What are the death timers at right now? This could be multiple big trouble in China with
Well, I'll tell
Rex
you what
says
that's going to mean. It's going to at least mean another inhibitor, and we're going to have to see. We
this is
have
base turrets. We're talking about base turrets now.
look. It could be that top base turret. Let's see how these minions flow
The
in.
Corki should be the Corki should be prioritizing the top lane right now. Look, they could potentially have got the game right there if they would have had the targets cleared. But the Pyroplasm
I
is
think
not
they
even
could.
up. They can win the game. This is game.
Look at all the minions. So there's nothing that red team can do with all those minions. So Corki also wanted to have that other wave, but I do agree with you. Pushing that top wave would have ended it slightly faster. But wow, a little bit of a back and forth game there. The team taking the first two Infernal Dragons, not able to pull it out, and you have to wonder what Nar was thinking in that early to mid game, dying so many times.
Well, Nara is a difficult champion to play in the hands of an actual pro or a solo queue has 100, 150 games on. You can probably play him quite effectively because he's very polar opposite in what he can do. He's either very strong and engage a threat, and then afterwards his power spike goes down, and he can be heavily punished because he's just a weaker range champion with a higher health bar, and they were just pretty much exploiting that. And you saw in the last team fight there with the Lee Sin going in towards the end, he had a difficult time going in. He's able to connect the resonating strike. And after the Sonic Wave train goes in, he pretty much just sitting there in the middle of four people. He goes, "Well, I better kick someone." Dragon Rages the Rek'Sai, then gets blown up immediately, right? So he wasn't even really an effective champion. All he did was blow the important cooldowns that weren't really that important of other champions.
This was definitely like I love all the kills, all the team fight, all the action, super entertaining. You have to. I mean, I took a look at the damage charts, and Corki's damage was completely insane. But Lulu was also doing everything that she needed. So definitely those two champions did their work. And wow, what a great game to cast. I hope to do more games from Two Beginning.
Yeah, it looks like he's gone offline after that, which is pretty much after gaming with that Lee Sin and Nara is pretty much the correct play 9 times out of 10. So I just want thanks again for Two Beginning. This is Mr. Gold. Quick shout out to Great Games and Gold Power, and especially with my co-caster. He's my jam. He's the Rav Excel.
Hey, I love you too, buddy, and we do this for you. So like, subscribe me, leave a comment. If you'd like a certain type of video to be done, let me know. And hey, when I hear back from people or when people subscribe to my channel, I know they're appreciating what I'm doing. So if you like what I'm doing, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ravixel
Eh,
out, and Mr. Gold, the special #1 duo caster.